Hey, it's Norm from Tesla.com. I'm here at World Maker Faire in New York City, and once again, we're so excited to talk with OpenROV, Eric Stackpole, Dave Lang. Great to see you guys. Congratulations, first of all. You guys got some funding. You guys are ramping up, have shipped a ton of units already, but there's new hardware. And what you have, Dave, in your hand is OpenROV 2.5. Now, Eric, tell me about what's new in 2.5.
Okay, 2.5 is so cool. Just about every part of the robot has been re-engineered. All the little bits that we've been kind of noticing could be improved over the last few months, they've all been done. So I guess going from the bottom up, we have new battery packs that have these O-rings. They seal a lot better and go to greater depths. They're clear so you can see the batteries inside and make sure it's not flooding. The shell, you'll notice, is now a white color. It's polypropylene, which is a lot more durable. It's also positively buoyant, so we have a lot more mass budget to play with to add things. The propellers we're using are these new Gruppner props that are 200% the efficiency of the old ones. So the RV can go faster and last a lot longer in the water. But then the thing that I think is the most exciting is what's inside. We've got this new E chassis, electronics chassis. The frame allows the camera to move up and down. So I can look down at my payload module, or I can look up like at the hull of a ship. We're going to start including scaling lasers in some of the kits so you can see how big things are. Probably the most noticeable difference is the electronics board. We're calling it the OpenROV controller. We're using a BeagleBone Black now, which is a much more powerful version of the BeagleBone. And we've kind of designed this board so that all the parts just click right on. So anyone who's built the old kit knows that it requires a lot of wiring and soldering. This makes it a lot easier. It's like playing with Legos, but it's electronics.
We got to go back to the beginning. For a lot of people who might not know what OpenROV is, you guys designed a spec to build an underwater robot that scientists and academics can actually use to discover new things where divers can't go, right? And in the time since you guys launched this OpenROV has gone to places where no people have gone before.
It's been amazing. So many awesome places. What we're trying to do is as we say, is democratize exploration. Make it so you don't have to be a well-funded researcher with a big grant to go. You just need, all you need is curiosity. And we've now had ROVs go to the Palmyra Atoll in the Pacific.
Yeah, there was someone just got back from the cenotes in Mexico.
Yeah, we flew the one in Antarctica.
It's all over the world. There are a lot that are going to Norway and Egypt and Japan. It's really exciting, and what we're seeing is that as much as it is about the hardware, the really, really cool thing, and I think the biggest innovation is this community. When Eric and I started this, we just wanted to explore this cave. And what we found in this whole process is that, maybe you don't need a research grant anymore. Maybe you just need a community of people who want to help you, find out what's at the bottom of that cave, or find out what's at the bottom of the lake, or explore that section of the ocean. And so I think that, I think we kind of tiptoed into this future where exploration is about doing things together. The same thing that we're seeing in this maker world, where as long as you get a group of people together, you can make just about anything. I think we're going to find that, if you've got a group of makers together, you can discover and you can explore just about anything too.
One of the most important things about OpenROV is the open part, because all the designs are online. People they don't need to buy your kits. You guys sell the kits to make it easy, but they can assemble it themselves. Did you design the spec for 2.5 with that in mind to make it easier for people to build their own?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always been a very hard balance to do. We've tried to make a product, I wouldn't even call it a product, a design that is both very capable and easy to assemble, which means modular things, but also that people can build from scratch. And that's really hard to do. We eventually ventured into making one board, the controller board, which is kind of a custom thing. We still provide all of the bill of materials and design files and stuff so people can build their own. But in the effort of making it so people can really start hacking more quickly, we wanted to make so you can plug everything in and just have it work from the get-go.
Like the unit itself is to a point where you're very comfortable, very happy with it, but you want to add more attachments to it.
Hey, let me show you something people haven't even really seen that much yet. This is one thing we're working on. This is a depth IMU heading board. It's got a pressure sensor in it, so now we can figure out how deep the ROV is. And then also inside is this chip that has it's a 9-axis IMU. It has a compass in 3 directions and a gyro and an accelerometer. So this is just one module that you can add on. The ROV now has these I2C lines coming out, so you can get all that telemetry. And we're waiting for people to build their own kind of add-ons, like a robot arm, for instance, you could add to this payload module on the bottom. I don't think the best designs are going to come from us. I think this large community we've developed hopefully is going to really end up being the source for these modules.
And on top of that, there's all, with all these new sensors and the new ROV, there's potential to try all these new things like autonomy, right? I think a lot of people will start playing around with making the unit autonomous, or having several ROVs like clusters or swarms. I mean, it's just kind of opening up, or acoustic positioning, all these different things. Like it's a wide open ocean, and it could go a lot of different directions.
You're taking robotics, underwater robotics, to new depths, literally.
Yes.
Absolutely. Cheesy way to
Cheaper and deeper.
cheaper and deeper. Well, thank you, Eric. Thank you, David. And the 2.5 is amazing. You guys are selling it right now. It's going to be shipping soon.
Yeah, go to openrov.com. You can click on store, and we're selling the kit, and we're also selling some other parts. So if you want to tinker with the parts, you can do that too.
We can't wait to test it. And we'll be doing more testing on tested.com. I'm here at World Maker Faire in New York, and we'll see you next time. Bye.